Hi guys, my name is Kaylee McClure. I am Global Expansion Team Member with Herbalife International. I'm so happy to be on this training call with you guys today. So now you have someone interested in the 3-day trial. So now we're going to talk about the next step, which is doing the wellness profile in person, or which we also call face-to-face. So the first thing that you want to take note on is that we're going to be referring to 2 documents that are going to be very helpful with this wellness profile. You'll find these documents on your team's webpage. So the first document is called the wellness profile document, and the second document is called the 3-day trial flipbook. So you will want to go ahead and either save or print out both of these documents, and we're going to show you how to use them while doing your wellness profile. So the first thing that we also want to mention is that when you're meeting your client face-to-face or in person, is that you have the opportunity to start sampling the products right away. So whether you are meeting them at a nutrition club, or you're meeting them at your home, or maybe you're meeting them at their home, you have the opportunity to start sampling them a glass of our herbal tea concentrate and making them one of our delicious shakes so they can try it right off the bat. Even if you're meeting them at somewhere else, say a local coffee shop or somewhere like that, is that you can bring some of the samples with you. But if it just doesn't work out that you can't bring the samples with you, no problem at all. They will be getting started with their 3-day trial soon enough. And the next thing that we want to mention is that when you're sitting down to start this wellness evaluation, is that you want to start building the relationship with the client. And so if this is your first time meeting the person, you want to start asking simple questions such as, what do you do for a living? Do you have any children? Or do you have any hobbies that you like to do? Now, if you know the person, you're not going to ask questions like that, but still continue asking questions. Just, how's life going? Is there anything new going on? Because you really want to start creating that working relationship that you're going to have with this client. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is that I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, because we're going to start going through the 3-day trial flipbook. So here we have it. We have the 3-day trial flipbook. And so what you will want to do is that you will want to save this document to your phone, to your iPad, on your computer, or maybe you want to print it out so you have a copy of it on hand. It's going to be a great guide to keep you on track with your conversations with your client. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first page is very simple, just ready to get healthy. We will go to page 2 now, and this starts explaining who we are and what we do. So, and you can just briefly review this page with them. We are personal wellness coaches, and here are the services that we provide. We provide the free wellness evaluation, which you're about to do with your client right now, suggestions for improving eating habits, assistance with weight management, accountability and one-on-one support, guidance on developing a healthy, active lifestyle, and solid plans for achieving great results. So now we're going to go to page 2, and these are some of the questions that are in our wellness profile. I'm actually going to go ahead and take us to our next document, which is our actual wellness profile document. So let me just get that up. So here is what you will want to do, is that you will want to start going over the wellness profile document with them. So there's a few different ways that you can do this, because you can either have them fill out the first page on their own, or you can start going over it together with them. So, it's the name. You're going to want to find out their Facebook name, because sometimes people go by a different name on Facebook, or they use their middle name instead of their last name. The basic information, email, address, all of that. And then you want to start to get to know them. So you want to ask them, how many pounds are you looking to lose or gain, or just overall, what are your health goals? What's their current height and their current weight? And then you want to find out their goal weight. You want to ask them, have they ever tried anything before and why it didn't work? And again, you're asking these questions and you're really building that relationship, it's just a free-flowing conversation. Then you'll continue with how much water how much do you drink on a daily basis? And then you want to find out if it's water or if they have any other liquids throughout the day, whether it's tea, juice, soda, coffee, or other things. And then you want to ask them, you want to start asking for referrals right off the bat. And you can just say something like, this program is so much fun to do with family and friends. It's almost accountability friends. Do you know anybody that would want to do this with you? And you can ask for the numbers right then and there. So, and that's wonderful if they give you those. So we're going to go over the next page now. And so here we have, do you know how much protein you need on a daily basis? Now, majority of the people are going to say no, they don't. And that's where you're going to take your protein estimator, which came in your Herbalife member pack, and you'll be able to let them know how much protein they should be getting on a daily basis. This is where you're going to really start creating the value that you will provide to your client. You're going to provide them with so much valuable information. And then next you want to, so you're going to let them know what their protein number is, and then you're going to start going over what they're eating on a daily basis. So again, you start with what time do they wake up? Do they have breakfast? If so, what is it and what time are they eating? What are they drinking with it? And then you can kind of roughly estimate about how much in that breakfast would cost. Just if it's an easy estimation, you can write that down on that last column. And then you're going to continue with the day. Do they have a morning snack or do they skip and go right to lunch? If so, what time is it and what are they eating at that time? Continue with lunch, their afternoon snack, their dinner, and then if they have an evening snack as well. And so here's where you just want to, again, get to know what they are eating on a daily basis. So now I'm actually going to, And then you're going to actually continue with what is your energy level on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest. So they're going to give you a number of where their energy level is. And then is there a certain time of the day that the energy is the lowest? And a lot of the times that's around the 2 to 3 o'clock time period for some people. And then you're going to ask them, is there a certain time of day that they are most hungry as well? And we're going to wait to book the day 4 appointment for when you finish the wellness evaluation. So I'm going to go back to the flip book. And we're going to continue going over the rest. And actually, the other thing that I wanted to mention is that you really want to have these wellness profiles printed out and a hard copy of them. I actually like printing out a lot of them and just keeping them with me. And I carry them in my car. I carry them with me wherever I go. So I'm available to do a wellness profile wherever I am. But you want to make sure you have that printed document so you can take notes on the clients and you can start writing down all of the answers, okay? So now we're gonna go over to the next page of the 3-day flip book, and this is why your breakfast is so important. This is where you're going to continue to build the value that you will provide to them, but also that the 3-day trial now will provide to them. So you can kind of go over based on what they said they were eating and then the certain times of the day that they said they were tired, you'll have a pretty good idea why that's happening. So you can kind of go over the first example with saying it's a carb-based breakfast. So for instance, if they were having a bagel or a donut, you can explain that that bagel and donut, what it did is that it actually, since it's all sugar and carbs, it raised the blood sugars. And then when your blood sugars are raised without any protein in it, your blood sugars drop down, and when they drop is when you start to get tired later in the day. And that's also when certain cravings start kicking in as well. And then you can show them how usually it turns into a roller coaster of the highs and the lows of the blood sugars. Then you can go over the next example with them, and that would be skipping breakfast. And again, a lot of people out there are breakfast skippers as well. And you can show how it just kind of does the opposite. Your blood sugars then, if you're not eating within the first hour of waking up, your blood sugars drop down. And then as soon as you eat, you're usually craving more of the carbs at that time. And then they spike up, and you still turn into that roller coaster throughout the day. And then what you want to show them is having a balanced protein-based breakfast. And you can really just read this explanation. So a protein-based breakfast, such as the Formula One healthy meal, supplies your body with all 114 vital nutrients and energy while keeping your blood sugar levels stable. It helps to avoid dependence on sugar-laden carbs during the day. In this way, appetite stays under control, cravings for the carbs, snacks, chocolates, rice, junk food, sodas, etc., diminish, and the body uses some of its own stored fat to get more energy. So you can explain to them how the 3-day trial and our healthy meal replacement shakes is going to give them that balanced breakfast. And then the meal plan that you're going to provide to them is going to keep that energy and the blood sugar levels stable throughout the entire day. So next, what we want to go over is that you want to go over what is in the 3-day trial. So we provide the healthy meal replacement. So you're going to go ahead and show them, you're going to open up the 3-day trial that you have there, and you're going to show them the 6 meal replacement shake packets that come in the trial pack. You're going to show them the 6 total control vitamins that come in there as well. And then you're going to show them the instruction sheets that really just lay out step by step how to make the shakes, when to take the shakes, when to have the snacks, when to have the total control. And then also you're going to provide them with the healthy snack options. So that way they know they have some good suggestions for healthy protein snacks to go for throughout the day. So next we are going to go over what is your body fat goal. And so you're just going to show them this next page and you're going to ask them, what are they shooting for? And so whether they're a male or a female, and you're just going to kind of ask them, which body fat percentage are they shooting for? So that way you know how to best help them reach their goals. And then what you want to do is that you just want to start going over some of the results page. And you can start flipping through and just briefly reading some of these results. And what you really actually want to do is that you want to find the people that they are going to most relate to. So females are going to most relate to females, males are going to most relate to males, whether they're just trying to lose weight or whether they're trying to build muscle like Blake here. And so you're just going to continue going through all of the results page until we get to, and then we're just about done here. So now you're going to hand them over the 3-day trial, and you're going to also set up your day 4 follow-up appointment. Make sure you do not finish the wellness profile without setting up that day 4 appointment with the person. And then really guys, that's it. It's that simple to just follow the process. So I'm actually going to come back here. So you're going to, again, hand them the 3-day trial, set up the day for appointment, and then that's it. It's a very simple process to follow. And so that concludes this video for today. And I look forward to seeing you guys again when we go over the day 1, day 2, day 3, and day 4 follow-up questions and follow-up appointment. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.